Wow. Okay, I fell in love with Kyrgyzstan, and it's what happened over the next few days that made me realise it. Welcome back to part 3 of my trip around the stands, where I knew nothing about the countries I was going to or the adventure my friends had planned. Previously, I'd flown into Kyrgyzstan, then me and my friends went up into the mountains along the Chinese border. The highest and most beautiful place I'd ever been. And I got to ride a little horsey-worsey up there as well. Now I wake up and I feel like I'm dying. But we were leaving the mountain anyway that day. And we had Kojo taking us to another incredible spot.
We have all woken up not feeling great. I have a really bad headache. Jamie and Elle are broken from yesterday, I think.
Wind, cold, and just constant battering of the wind.
But at least we have this beautiful view. I don't know what their bodies were acclimatized up to here, because all they drink is like a bit of tea and then loads of food.
What are you doing today, Drew?
Today I am getting in a car. We're going back to Narin. And we're going to try and get a bunch of shit sorted out in Narin, aka get money out, buy a bunch of food and water, especially water. And we need to get a replacement tyre as well in Narin. And then we're heading to Song-Kul to sleep in a year. Jesus Christ, my head is pounding. It's actually much better being outside. The fresh air. It was not nice being in there. I felt really grim. And we finally made it back to Narin. Now, the quick task to get cash out, go to a market. I think we need to sort out the tyre as well. And then we need to quickly get off to go to Song-Kul. I still don't know what's going on here. Haven't showered in 2 days, so we're looking at a good old pits and bits wipe with some baby wipes. Give me it.
So, here we are.
Anyway.
Back in Narin. Drew's Days, go shopping, Kyrgyzstan.
It's actually Drew's Days takes on Supermarket Sweep. We've got Dale Winton over here. Go get it all in.
Well, let's put it this way. Which bananas would you rather have?
There's no fucking difference to me. You ready for this new episode of Drew's Days Relapses?
Oh no. Tried my hardest, internet. We got him out.
Not hard enough. Not hard enough. There we go. Packed. Oh, I'm ready to start round 2. Where are we going now? Song-Kul. The car's all fixed. New tyre. We're raring to go. Now we're back off road. Well, I've just discovered there's going to be a lake. We stopped at waterfall, so it's slowly following the stream down, trying to avoid all the shit on the path. But I had a nice chat with the lovely lady who ran the place we stayed at over the last 2 nights, and we took her down to that town so she could go to the dentist. Just finding out about life here, and it turns out a lot of people here tend to miss the Soviet times, because the Soviet times, well, shit got done by the government. Infrastructure was built, people were looked after, and you could see it. Everything we saw in the wilderness was built in the Soviet times. Whereas now, there's no money in the government, so all those things are just slowly degrading and falling apart and not being maintained. And that's because back in the Soviet times, the government owned the cattle produced, and they would sell that internationally and therefore make a lot of money. It was very interesting to be able to chat to a local about these things. But this country really does have some beauty.
Wow.
There's a ghost town around here, which is rather concerning. We're meant to be staying here. Seems like everyone's packed up for winter now already and left. Right, we were on our only option. We found some yurts. There's no one else here apart from the person who owns the yurts, who's just down there. So we're gonna go chat to them.
Okay, the one with the blue.
The last yurt camp open, where they were getting ready to shut everything down already. Just getting a lift back on the cool little buggy.
Al, we'll see you there.
Here's our yurt. So supposedly this is a freshwater lake. The lady who runs the yurt camp just drank from it. I'm not going to do that. Oh, he's drinking from the water. He's drinking from the water. He likes it. Oh! I do not know how to do this. Whoa! Oh! Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! 6. There. Now the sun has gone down and it's gone from a bit sweaty with a nice cool breeze to fucking freezing. Man, I'm cold. It looks like the others have managed to gain a dog somehow. There's no animals out here. I don't know how they've gained a dog. How have you gained a dog?
Yeah, I know, don't I?
It's dinner time in the middle of nowhere. Look at this lovely place to eat.
She's got his hat on it every single video.
The stars are very beautiful, but now we're all huddled around the one heater we have in the yurt.
But I think that's the most important thing.
I think
We are in a yurt and it's freezing, girls. I think it's literally, I think it's minus,
oh no, it's minus.
It's minus something
yeah,
outside.
It's meant to be -7.
Can you see the stars? I'm gonna guess not. You can see the Milky Way as well. It's incredible. I've never seen so many stars. There's a shooting star. This is beautiful. And the Milky Way in the middle.
I don't think I'm ever going to see stars like that again in my life. 3,500 meters, clear skies, no light pollution for hundreds of miles. I wish I was able to capture it. And over dinner that evening, we actually achieved a lot. We'd managed to book Kochkor for another 6 days to take us to, well, all the other places we'd planned to go. Well, my friends had planned to go. I still had no clue where we were going. And a big revelation over dinner was, well, we'd been calling this guy Kochkor for 3 days at this point, and it turns out his actual name was Aska. We also tried kummus for the first time, which is horse milk. This is something Kyrgyz people are actually very proud of, and they say it makes you stronger. But for me, it just made me feel sick. It is really one of the most disgusting things I've ever tasted. It tastes nothing like cow milk. Anyway, we woke up that morning with a plan to travel to Kochkor, then a canyon and some yurts the day after. And yeah, that is all I still knew at this point.
I think it's Sunday, right? Woke up in the yurt, had a lovely breakfast, and remembered where the fuck I am. I had a really good sleep actually. We're going to some town where we're going to stay in a guest house before we then carry on with the driver to do more stuff. I have no clue what you're saying.
Prashaj Song-Kul. Prashaj.
Aska. Aska?
Askar.
Aska. We're heading down to a town where we can finally shower for the first time in 3 days, 4 days, do some laundry and have a nice relaxing evening. It is so quiet out here. I'm not used to it being this quiet.
Kyrgyzstan жақсы екен, жақтыбы. Біздің жеріміз қандай екен? Жақсы?
Жақсы.
Рахмат. Көп келіп тұрғыла Кыргызстанға.
Can I really say something? I took my jump off and smelt myself for a second. I smell awful. I smell really bad. And I just like to apologise how bad I smell.
I don't actually think I smell.
I took my jump off and had a whiff.
Smell.
Oh, no, I'm not risking it. I'm not.
Just smell me there.
I'm bad.
I actually don't think I smell.
I wouldn't taste it.
Falcon.
Where?
Just in the canyon.
In the canyon? What, that little bird?
Yeah.
That's a falcon? I thought falcons were big. No. Maybe that's why Falco in Nintendo is really small. Lost him again.
There's a camel. Look.
Wow, that's barely visible, but you can just about see it. They are de-yakking that yak. To get a horse escort through. And we made it to Kochkor. Some beautiful Soviet ornaments on the poles. They've got rockets on there, the Hammond circle, even had the flag which is scraped out, but it's fine now.
Now today ended up being a huge day. Monuments, eagle hunter, canyon, lakes, bonfire. It was today when I truly realised I loved Kyrgyzstan.
No, you taste it. Do it. Come
It smells so sour.
on. Ooh. I think I'm putting weight on. We are eating quite a lot. Yeah, they feed us well here. Definitely putting weight on. It's another day. And now we go to Issyk-Kul. I got it right. Issyk-Kul. Our driver Kojo, otherwise known as Asko, is outside now.
Yeah, well,
Or Atta.
So we gave Aska a new name, Ata, which in the Kyrgyz language is kind of how you'd refer to a father figure.
We're going for another 5 days.
We had more of the horse milk. It was really bad. I didn't like it at all. But they're really proud of it and I can't tell them it's bad.
Where are we going today, Drew?
Issyk-Kul. And we're going to see eagle hunters maybe. Big Lenin monument. Mosaic. That's kind of battered. I'm sure it was nice one day. But then directly across the road, we've got another beautiful monument. These kind of monuments are everywhere over Kyrgyzstan. Unfortunately, I don't speak any fucking Russian and have no clue what any of it means. But that's so ironic. I just was like, oh my god, that I swear that's Esme.
That's so funny.
Okay, that was actually something crazy. So that was Esme. I went to university with her, and she started cycling from the UK to Singapore in March. And here we were bumping into her in the middle of nowhere in Kyrgyzstan. The first big activity of the day was the eagle hunter. This is someone who, well, uses an eagle for hunting. So they get these eagles as babies, they train them up, and then they go into forests and use the eagles to hunt. For us, it allowed us to finally get close and personal with the eagles we'd kept seeing in the skies all trip.
They can see the distance 2 kilometers. We importantly using the map.
Bir kuş saldırışım da geldi. Salburun'da da bir yol saldırdım bro. Dur. Ha buradayım.
Heavy.
It's a golden eagle.
Yeah, I'm struggling to hold it up at this point. Song-Kul don't know.
Well, we just played with an eagle, a trained eagle for eagle hunting. They also tried to show us the hunting dog, but it stopped halfway and had a shit. The hunting dog was the best. We've made it to Fairy Tale Canyon. I haven't seen this many tourists yet. Je t'aime Paris, right out here in Kyrgyzstan. So now, tonight we're in a yurt camp for 2, maybe 3 nights. But as always, the plans change on a daily basis, if not an hourly basis. Looks like an old Soviet monument, I think, on the lake. Seem to have made some friends. We got beds in here.
Oh, no.
This is great.
Okay, so what just happened here? Drew is accusing us of kissing. This has never happened, despite what everyone thinks.
You need to add yet.
Hey Tuesdays, what's up? We're at a yacht camp right now.
You don't know what.
Oh, he's stopping the recording. Hello. You can't press down hard enough to turn it off, I don't think.
Where are you going?
We really made ourselves at home in this yurt camp, settling in really quickly. And then over dinner, we managed to convince everyone else in the camp to join us in making a fire.
Nada. Okay.